Hi everyone. So last week I put out a pretty heavy video regarding promiscuity stemming from sexual assault in childhood, and I really wanted to follow that up with something a little lighter than that topic, but related in a way. So, since the beginning of this year, now part of this healing is still really new to me. So, I got some books because I'm a bookworm, and I wanted to share them with you guys. And I thought maybe I could do one of the exercises in one of these books, and you guys can always follow along and do the exercise for yourself. This is kind of how I'm learning to love myself again and taking my power back. So I decided I think I borrowed this one actually. I don't think I bought this one, but I borrowed Trigger Points. I'm like really bad at using this reverse camera. Trigger Points. So this book is for survivors. It's for anybody who has been through something that is traumatic and changes your life, and it goes over how you can feel safe, how you can stand your guard in the right way, so that you're heard. It talks about a lot of things. It's really a great book. It gives you different stories and how they deal with the triggers that come up and how to identify that and what to do with them. So Trigger Points is a really, really good one. I read that a little bit at a time. Childhood abuse survivors' experiences of parenting. So it also, encompasses how you can best parent, and even though you had the experience that you had as a child, I think that's really important, and it's a good way to break the cycle. I'm really in support of anything that breaks toxic circles in generational type settings. And then I struggle a little bit with my self-worth and my confidence, so I got You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And this book I got this off of Amazon. The introduction starts with a quote. That's one of my favorite things that books do. So they do that. They give you little mantras. They go over part 1, how you got this way. They go over, I got up to chapter 5 apparently before. They give you a lot of good points to hold on to, and it makes it easier to understand some things of why I feel the way that I feel. This really doesn't have any written down exercises per se, but it definitely teaches you how to go about things a new way and think about it differently. So this is a really good one. You Are a Badass. Then I have Practicing Mindfulness. This is really important. The book's purpose is to help manage life's daily frustrations with practical and approachable mindfulness exercises. So this entire book is different exercises that you can do when you're feeling stressed out, irrational. If you're having a tough mental health day, this is a really good book for that. It just basically helps you find your center and find peace. So instead of dissociating, I have started trying to tune into my body and practicing mindfulness in order to kind of center myself. So we might be able to do one of these, but the book that I'm really, really excited about is Self-Love. It's a workbook for women, but I'm sure men could do these too. This is just probably marketed towards women because of the way that it's, colored and whatever. but really anybody could do this. Self-love workbook, help you release self-doubt, build self-compassion, and embrace who you really are. So that's super important, and I really wanted to do something in this book with you guys. I did a little bit of a self-assessment where I am in my self-love journey, and my score says it's time to build a new foundation for you to develop self-love. Keep reading, you deserve it. So that's how I ended that little assessment. This gives you some pointers on how to prepare for going down this road, and you want a daily practice of self-love. You want to realize that it's not all going to be bubble baths and manicures. Some of the stuff is going to be really difficult, but it's going to be so worth it. You have to be vulnerable, honest, and put yourself first. It's really, really important. My Facebook's going off. 5-minute self-love hacks. They give you 3 multi-sensory self-soothing self-love hacks. You can connect with nature and practice your breathing. You can listen closely to like the sounds that are around you and kind of tune into those to take your mind off of whatever's stressing you. And also self-soothe through touch. This could be, you know, twirling your hair in your fingers, rubbing your arm, massaging your neck. It's just going to give you like a feeling of comfort, and it's good to get that from yourself as well. So let's go ahead and dive into this book because I'm very excited about this. And then you guys can do the exercise on your own. So let's start with some goals. Let me get a pen. I had everything but a pen. Okay, so let's set some goals. What would I like to receive from this workbook? I would like to see inner peace within myself. Be able to definitely say that I'm at peace, I'm happy with where I'm at, and I would also like to work on my self-confidence because I'm a little lacking in that, and I really feel like it spreads to all parts of my life. So I feel like if I work on my self-confidence, my inner peace, a lot of other things in my life will fall into place. Number 2, how will this look in my daily life? So in order to have the self-confidence and the inner peace, I need to dedicate time. How many minutes, I think? I want to dedicate 10 minutes every day to practice self-love. And you guys can definitely do these. The questions, 1 was, what would you like to receive from the book? And 2, how would that look in your daily life? Now, it doesn't even necessarily have to be from this book specifically. It could be, you know, what would I like to work on? I'm just using the book as a tool, and I'll definitely bring the book back up, and we'll do some more from it. So if you want to follow along with the book, that's fine. But if you want to take these questions and kind of start working on it on your own, I totally support that as well. When will I know that I have reached my goals? I will know that I have reached my goals when I don't have to remind myself to practice this. Oh, and it's a good idea to set an alarm or a reminder so that you don't forget your 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day of self-love, however you're going to show that to yourself. When I don't have to remind myself. When it becomes part of my routine, when it becomes natural for me. What barriers might be present for me in practicing self-love, internal and external? Well, there's definitely days that I don't feel like I deserve it. Things just like go on that I take very personally, so I have to like learn how to separate that and not let it weigh down on who I actually am. It's just a circumstance. It's not, you know, deeper than that. So I have to not take it deeper than that. And then externally, work, kids, life. I hate chores, so like I'm a procrastinator, but I really have to make sure that I battle these barriers and I don't let them become more important than being able to have my inner peace and my self-confidence. I think that's like really, really important, especially, you know, it's been a while, so I really would like to get to that point. Who can support me on my journey towards self-love? And it's okay to include your pets. I definitely think that my girls, Michelle, Crystal, my brother, his wife, I have a pretty good group, and it's really important to surround yourself with people who understand your goals and want to help you get there. So this was just one little worksheet that I thought would be fun to do together, and then we can definitely go back over this. If you guys like this idea, let me know. If you are like want to tune in, if you want to do exercises with me, I think it's really important to be part of each other's support. And I would be happy to be part of your support and get you where you're going and help you heal from things that maybe you're not ready to talk about, or you are ready to talk about and you need somebody. And I'm that person. I would love to be there. I would love to listen. I would love to, you know, share my experiences. So if you're definitely interested in doing this, it's just an idea, since our topic last week was pretty heavy, to kind of take a step back and work on healing from that. So let me know what you think. Feel free to private message me on Facebook always. Sabrina Jean on Facebook. And this was It's Intricate. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.